Releasing TFL or tensor fascia lata with a smallish tennis ball sized ball. I'm Kat Matlock here at Free Body, and I'm going to show you how to use this. This is a recovery round. It's a really nice, soft, forgiving ball. You could use any tennis ball size ball that you have. The recovery round is super sweet because it's got some give, it's got some softness to it. TFL, tensor fascia lata, is a hip flexor muscle, little known, and it goes from the front point of your pelvis down to the greater trochanter of the femur, really attaches actually into the iliotibial band. It's got a strong pull on the iliotibial band. One indication that you need to do this release is that you're having iliotibial band pain, or also that you are having one hip that sits higher than the other in general. TFL can pull down one side of the hip, effectively pushing up the other side. Both sides need to be treated, both sides need to be addressed, and it could be a key missing piece of your hip flexor releases and your iliotibial band issues. So to get started, we're gonna take this recovery round. You're gonna lay on your side, and we need to access sort of toward the front of the side of the pelvis. So starting just laying right on the side, you're gonna take that soft squishy ball, put it right in the side of your pelvis and sink down. Notice I'm not on the thigh, I'm not pressing into the femur, I'm right in the side of the pelvis. Now this area right here is gluteus minimus. No avoiding doing a little work in gluteus minimus while you're here on TFL. But now to really get into TFL, you're gonna take that top leg, you're gonna move it forward and almost straighten that bottom leg, but you'll find if you keep a bend in the knee of that bottom leg, it's gonna keep this tissue a little bit softer and more pliable for the work ahead. So then you're gonna start to take that top hip now and just start to roll it forward. Okay, that foot can come over, that knee can cross over, but you're just gonna go about 45 degrees, about halfway over. And then you wanna start rocking a little bit, shifting a little bit, feeling, you're gonna find a tender spot right in there. That's TFL, tensor fascia lata. Attaches into the iliotibial band and is also a hip flexor. It does a couple other things as well. So we're gonna sink in right here. And maybe just rock, take a couple breaths in your belly. Great, we're gonna move off of that ball, shift, go to the other side, come down on your side, bring that ball into the very side of the pelvis, you actually might feel that you're right in going through the iliotibial band, the very top of it. It's kind of a thickness right at the top there. You're gonna sink right in, getting a little bit of gluteus minimus work there. And then you're gonna take this top leg, bring it forward, keep that bottom knee a little bit bent, roll toward the front of the pelvis, just dropping that top knee a little bit forward. There it is right there, TFL, tensor fascia lata, can create iliotibial band issues. If your pelvis is locked down on one side or locked up on the other, key practice for you to do. Hip flexor issues, you're gonna have to treat this muscle sometime at some point. Sciatica, friends, you're gonna need this practice also. It tends to be very, very tender, especially the first time you work it, so the softer the ball, the better. Take one more breath here. Then we're gonna move off that ball, and it's always good after you do some rolling to a little movement of those muscles. So we're gonna do a little tilt and tuck of the pelvis in all fours, doing some cat-cow. And then a little hip shift side to side. Sway your hips side to side. And now that you've released TFL, follow along with the next video so that you can continue releasing and feeling awesome in your body.